Is this bad news for Toshi? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what exactly is going on with Toshi. Unfortunately, we are back down to a level that I did not ever want to come to. Guys, we are back under $350 million market cap. Let's take a look at Toshi today. Go over some news, go over what is coming up soon. Robinhood listing, Binance listing. Let's take a look. Okay, now guys, thank you all so much for getting me to 8,000 subscribers. I genuinely appreciate it so much. It has been such a journey doing this and talking about Toshi for over a year now. I mean, I'm very grateful to say I want to say majority of my subscribers are from Toshi community. So guys, thank you so much. Now we push for 10,000. If I can get to 10,000 before this year ends, I will be a very happy camper. Okay, now Toshi, let's talk about it, guys. This is the chart that I have been referring to a lot, okay? So I keep saying that we're making higher lows, which is true. And I've been also saying that we need to get above this $350 million mark and hold it. Now, unfortunately, we are under that $350 million range. So anytime we go under this red line, I start to think, shit, that was a false breakout, which can happen. Okay, so it looks like we are actually in a false breakout, guys. So for those that don't remember, we had a crazy god candle, huge pumps up to about almost $500 million, around 475. And I was saying, now one, obviously is bullish, but two, we need to hold above 350. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do so. Now, the markets are red today, so that's one thing to note. Another thing to note is, guys, this could still pump up tomorrow, and maybe we could have this support turn into, or sorry, this resistance turn into support. But again, doing technical analysis on a meme coin is, one, never really that accurate, and two, they're just lines at the end of the day. Okay. Now, yes, psychologically this does matter, and yes, there is a little bit of truth to this because we haven't been able to break 350 for the longest time. So we're gonna have to wait and find out. But what is coming? So Coco said, "What is funny is that I know what's next, and you are not ready." What does this mean? Okay. What does this actually mean? So I genuinely wonder what else they could have. Okay, because let's be real, they have pretty much every single exchange listing other than Robinhood and Binance, right? There were rumors of a Coca-Cola listing, which, not a listing, sorry, a Coca-Cola collab, which I don't know if that's going to happen, but what I do know is when Toshi says, something is going to happen and you guys are not ready, we should actually listen because they surprised us multiple times, right? Over and over and over again with all these different collabs, all these different partnerships, they have surprised us. So what could possibly be next? And when you start to think about it, you start to wonder, what is possible, you genuinely don't know. It's like literally they could announce anything, like actually. So this to me is still very bullish. I am excited as well as intrigued to see what happens. We can see the comments as well. Everyone's just saying, hey, like, I'm literally tweeting, I'm like, hey, give us a hint, right? What could it possibly be? We don't know. So we're gonna have to wait and find out. Now, some more things. The question is Binance or Robinhood or both, right? Let's be real. Binance and Robinhood, I mean, it's inevitable. It's more so a case of when and not if they get listed. And I genuinely do think they're going to get listed a lot sooner rather than later. So when that happens as well, I definitely expect a huge volume spike, probably a decent sized god candle, as well as just overall bullish sentiment. But again, right now, we are facing this battle against 350 mil once again. It's like we can't freaking beat it every single time. It's actually jarring, okay? Now, this is pretty funny. Now, I'm not here to make enemies, but why does Coinbase put this warning for Brett on the DEX area of their app, saying the price can be manipulated? TLDR, sell Brett by Toshi. I don't care if you hate me, someone will see this and change their life for better instead of giving their hard-earned money to a KOL. So this is actually interesting. Can someone confirm or deny this? I actually don't use Coinbase, but apparently Brett has a top holder concentration. A large percentage of the token supply is owned by a few individuals, allowing them to potentially manipulate the price. Now, again, this is known information. Everybody knows this, but the fact that Coinbase is actually putting that as a warning is actually pretty insane, okay? Now, Coco actually replied to this tweet right here, where Monaco PNL says, I wrote this tweet slightly over a week ago in response to a Toshi reply. What unfolded? Upbit, BitHum, Binance Perps, 600 million in spot volume and 1 billion plus in Perps volume, and almost hitting 1 million holders. Now ask yourself this question, does this team pump fake ever? And you're talking about Coco's tweet right here, and then Coco says, I've been blasted on spaces for not being bullish enough, not sharing enough alpha, or not doing any marketing. Toshi is the proof that you can walk a clean line, focus on community growth, and deliver where you can. Sometimes things take time. and those who have been patient always found themselves rewarded. I wholeheartedly believe that Toshi will be the top cat coin and will find itself among the other leading memes in the world. Not just this cycle, but cycle after cycle, Toshi will be the comparable. Now, one thing to note, guys, is, and again, this is a little annoying, I guess, but if you actually take a look at the Toshi chart, guys, I mean, more or less, we are back at 350, right? I think anything back in the 300s or the high 200s is, in my opinion, a buy, and I would look to start a position at these points. And guys, again, full transparency here. If you're not on the private Discord, I've already traded out of Toshi. I bought in Toshi at around, I want to say, $150 million market cap, and it literally sold for a 7x. There's proof of all this in my earlier videos and in my private Discord. Guys, by the way, if you're not in the private Discord, the link is down below. It's cheaper than a daily coffee, and you genuinely make a shit ton of money in there. So if you guys want to come through and get involved, feel free. We recently called a decent amount of fire plays in there. But guys, other than that, I'm fully out of Toshi right now. I do love it. I do think that there is a buying opportunity, but guys, I am very strategic with my investments, and I do think that around 280, 270, this is a solid buy. But listen, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, I want you guys to leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.